Hello again folks, welcome back to Put On Your Lid. In this video I'm actually going off-road on a BMW 1250 GS Adventure. Now I've hired the bike actually, so the first part of the video is actually getting there, and the journey was fantastic. I went up around the mountains, through the Odenwald, and then after around about two and a half hours I decided to actually take the motorway because I was getting tired and I wasn't making very much pace. So I really enjoyed myself on the corners. Maybe I went a little bit wild, but I was nowhere near the limits of the BMW 1250 GS, which can do a hell of a lot more. Watch the video. So folks, we are off on the GS. Just give you a look at it there. Heavily loading, sort of, and I'm going to do some off-roading. Go to the route, BMW Park Hechlingen. House. Start. So everybody, welcome back to Put On Your Lid, and I'm delighted to be able to share this little ride out with you. Well, it's actually not really a little ride out, it's going to be about a 4-hour trip. I'm travelling from the Frankfurt area, which is Frankfurt am Main, to a place called Hechlingen. Now, Hechlingen is south of Nuremberg, which is just north of Munich, and I've decided not to go on any motorways. So it's taken me straight off onto B roads, I think you call them in England, or secondary roads in Ireland. I don't know what you call them in America or USA, Canada, or in Australia. But anyway, it's a nice warm day. We're up to 25 degrees. It's around about midday, and I have around about 270 kilometers to do. Now I reckon I'll do it in about 4 hours. With a break or two, it could be 4.5. So I'm looking at late afternoon arrival in Hechlingen. Now, what am I going to do there? Well, I'm very excited about this. Tomorrow we'll be going off-road. Fucking made it, folks. I've decided not to take my own bike. Instead, I'm renting out a GS Adventure. With knobbly tires on it, so I can expect a little bit more grip than these sort of semi off-road things that I have on it, which are actually, I think, fantastic on the street. I'm running this bike on Contis, and they're called, you get the road attacks, but these are the off-road attacks. What do you call them? I don't know, but the road attacks look identical to these. I'm looking forward to this run out here actually, because I think the route is going to be very nice. There's another little tourer there, another BMW. There's an F800. This bike actually handles basically exactly the same with or without luggage. It's just so good and well balanced that even if you have luggage on the back of it, you feel it. You don't really feel it. It's an incredible bike, people. The looks of it are sort of growing on me. And even the sound of it is growing on me too. For people who don't know, this is a BMW R1250 GS Adventure, and it's now just over 2 years old. And I've 18,865 kilometers on it, which is just short of the 20k. And I'd say I'd have around about, I'd have the 20k marked up by the time I get back to Frankfurt. So what's all this Enduro Park thing about? Well, it's run by BMW themselves, and from what I've read and seen on the internet, it seems to be very, very well organized. And what you do is you get broken down into, I think it's 3 groups: beginners, then sort of people who have done the odd off-road track, which I would sort of place myself in that category, and then there's the experts. Now, in hope that the second day might lead to me choosing the expert group, might be very high expectations. So I just wait up and see how I get along. folks, I've been travelling along the country roads for about 2.5 hours now, and I've decided to do the last 100 kilometres motorway. You can see the GS corners with a lot of weight and luggage very, very nicely. No issues there. Well done, BMW. GS is a fantastic bike. I'll knock you off anyway, folks. Like and subscribe for a lot more. I'll have a look at the scenery here. Look down there. It's not just gorgeous. Saying that, I just got a massive fly in my face. Luckily, I'm wearing my glasses because something hit my glasses really hard. But these roads are just amazing, aren't they? See you, folks.